I'm being filmed.
Pothead John with the camera there. Now it's ladies man just John. No more Pothead John.
Uh-oh.
Corporal.
What does he have in his hand, Dave? What is that contraption?
Corporal Robinson has.
Oh my God!
Definitely a contraption. Definitely a contraption. He's bringing all the weapons he can against New Jack, one of the craziest men in professional wrestling history.
He has a ninja weapon.
Nothing can put away New Jack, right? Except maybe that thing.
And the police.
And the police. Can they even put him away?
They have done it before.
Should be a wild contest between Corporal Robinson and New Jack here at the Lincoln Center. The reigning king of the death matches, Corporal Robinson, to take on a hardcore legend of professional wrestling, former ECW star, one half of the Gangstas, New Jack. Always unpredictable, New Jack.
I wouldn't call New Jack always unpredictable, because if I see him with a staple gun, I know he's going to try to staple me in the head. I can predict what he is going to do in that situation.
Yeah.
So, he's sometimes wildly unpredictable New Jack. Sound better?
Yes.
Corporal Robin. Uh-oh.
They say I smoke a lot of pot, but I ain't stupid.
Hey, shh.
Wait.
Yeah, see, so he has brought the weapon.
Hey, we might be homies, but this is IWA, and I'm gonna rip shit up whether I do it fair or not.
Regardless of whether
matches, anything goes.
Ready for me and Jack to tear this son bitch down?
Anything goes in this matchup.
Ready for me to stab New Jack in the stomach with my ninja knife?
I hope that does not happen, Chris Hero. What's it? JC Bailey.
Bam. Oh, what kind of...
And Too Tough Tony. These guys aren't scheduled to wrestle tonight, but they've attacked Corporal Robinson.
This is no good. Oh, no.
JC Bailey and Too Tough Tony, two legends of the hardcore style themselves.
Where does he... Did they take his ninja knife?
I don't know, but they've attacked Corporal Robinson. He still has to wrestle New Jack tonight. Bailey all the way up top. Oh, with the chair, putting it to use.
Oh. Of course he
still has to wrestle New Jack.
Uh-oh. Dave Prazak, do you like loud rap music?
Well, we're going to see a fight right here tonight.
Uh-oh. He has a plastic trash can and another ninja knife.
How many ninja knives do we need? Do you like New Jack, Tracy?
Yeah, man. I'm on New Jack since he started.
Well, Too Tough Tony's swinging a New Jack.
JC Bailey.
This is your main event, and anything goes tag team match. Team number one will be JC Bailey and his tag team partner.
Well, we turned it into a tag. I guess Tommy Thompson decided he didn't want to keep control of all these four men.
Not a lot of headlocks and wrist locks in this one, Chris.
A lot of plunder. Tracy Smothers.
It's a what? It's a slobber knocker. Oh my God, he just stapled him. I've had that done to me by one New Jack in ECW, and it's not a pretty sight.
I feel for you, man.
For God's sake.
This match is sheer brutality.
This is craziness, man.
That's a 13, man.
They could not do that to 13.
Wow.
Jack with the staple gun.
I tell you.
He's stapling dollar bills to Too Tough Tony.
Too Tough Tony and JC Bailey are lucky because the Lincoln Center does not have a balcony.
Oh no, thankfully.
He would do one of those gangsta balcony dives and
The IWA fans are on their feet.
crush every bone in their body.
Damn, it's carnage everywhere.
Going to work on JC Bailey, and Corporal's got his thing, his death gimmick. Whatever that is.
I tell you, it looks like a tent stake, I believe. Like you stake into the ground, not that you eat in a tent.
Tough Tony back to his feet. Trying to go to work on New Jack, not having much of an effect.
New Jack, former bounty hunter, full-time gangsta, Smoky Mountain Wrestling, ECW, various independents, now in the IWA, and get pounded by Too Tough.
Impromptu tag team matchup. I don't know what JC Bailey and Too Tough Tony.
Oh my God!
Have in mind. Got Jack's, whatever that weapon is that Jack brought to the ring himself.
Last Thanksgiving's turkey, man.
Going to work on New Jack in the corner now. Too Tough Tony. Bailey and Corporal doing battle out on the floor. Anything goes here in IWA.
There's the red looking on. Eric the effing red.
And New Jack with the chessboard over the head.
He nailed him, man.
New Jack drops the elbow, goes for the cover. 1, 2.
Wow.
No, kick out. And put away Tony. That's his gimmick, man. Are you kidding? Are you kidding, Tracy?
Man, I can't hear you.
JC Bailey grabbing 2 chairs.
Oh, New Jack going nuts, I'm telling you.
As usual.
Tony took it to him.
Always unpredictable, always lethal, always dangerous.
Grab
New
anything you
Jack.
can get a hold of, man.
Always dangerous, New Jack. Going to work now on Too Tough Tony.
This music, man. Don't do that. Wow, JC Bailey with an upside down something goes on him outside the ring
Busting out all
there.
he can.
I don't know, man. I don't know what you call it.
Again, I don't know.
He ran down the apron and he just turned over.
I don't know what the objective is of JC Bailey and Too Tough Tony even entering this matchup. Salt being poured into the wounds on the head of Too Tough Tony, courtesy of New Jack.
This is making me feel extremely uncomfortable. They're cutting each other.
Was that salt?
Salt in the wound.
A big thing of Morton's salt.
Now the marks chanting.
And the
New
crowd
Jack,
here in Highland
who
showing
has the upper hand in this encounter.
their appreciation for New Jack.
Not a lot of chain wrestling, man.
Taking the battle, not a lot of chain wrestling. There was a chain with a sharp
Chain was
object
used.
on the end of it.
Chain, chair, everything else to get hold of.
And they're taking the battle over here.
The battle is spewing.
Corporal Robinson and Too Tough Tony brawling to one side of the
They
ring.
split off.
Meanwhile, JC Bailey and
Wow.
New Jack on the other side of the
I'm gonna
building.
stand up, man. Stand up on this chair.
Match was announced. Wasn't it supposed to be Steve Stone against New Jack?
Tracy Smothers
That was
here with commentary
show
up on
scheduled
top
for
of the
last
chair
night.
here
Had to get
in
canceled.
Highland, Indiana.
That
New
would've
Jack
been
losing his rabbit ass mind.
Too Tough Tony and
in the
Corporal
ring.
inside the ring. Bailey and New Jack on the other side of the building going at it. Tony's got Corporal hung up on the ropes. Maybe looking for that front flip leg drop that he has been known to put to use. See if he can hit it. Tony, front flip leg drop.
Oh!
Corporal Robinson.
Meanwhile, Bailey bleeding profusely.
Going for the cover. Referee out of position. Slides in the ring. 1. No.
Oh, he could have had him.
He could have had him, but the referee was tied up. Hey, anything goes. We need 3 referees.
You can
for this
dribble,
racing.
but if you don't shoot, you don't score 2 points. You could have had him pinned, man.
They're dribbling all over the
Oh,
place.
this is it.
They're dribbling red stuff all over the building,
Wow.
Tracy.
Pandemonium everywhere.
And delirium. Broken lip.
They're trading licks here.
Corporal and Tony a bloody mess. Salt poured into the wounds of Too Tough
Jack
Tony.
up on top of the bleachers coming off.
Off the bleachers comes New
Came
Jack.
off the top of those
They might
bleachers
not
or
have a
somewhere.
balcony,
Come on
but we
top
got
of something. He just nailed JC Bailey.
Corporal and Too Tough Tony still battling inside the ring. Neck breaker coming up
Nice
from
neck.
Corporal Robinson.
Okay, Jack coming back to the ring.
Jack coming to the other side of the building here,
Yeah.
brawling with J.C. Bailey. Impromptu tag team matchup going on right
Fans
here.
are just in awe. Watch
New
this
Jack
hardcore
making his way
action.
back into the ring. Bailey
J.C.
a bloody
Bailey.
mess. Jack
Yeah.
a bloody mess.
JC showing a lot of heart.
Anything
Really going after
goes.
New Jack. Meanwhile, Corporal's carving up Tony.
Anything Goes was the title of the first Highland Lincoln Center videotape released by Smart Mark Video, based on Bailey versus Ian Rotten. This could very well be Anything Goes 2005.
Is that a knife he's got? That's a knife.
I don't know what he's got. That's
What's he got,
craziness.
man? It's like a knife.
It's ridiculous, Tracy. That's what it is.
He's got a family.
Yes, he does. It's not Thomaselli. Sent into the ropes is Corporal Robinson. Boot to the midsection. Bailey with the neck breaker.
Go for a cover, man. Go for a cover.
Both of these men, all of this violence, taking a lot out of all of them. Bailey still with control of that weapon. New Jack playing possum, takes Bailey down with the lariat.
Yeah.
Too Tough Tony back on his feet. Shots to the side of the head of New Jack. Tony with New Jack. Set into the ropes. Off he comes, ducks underneath the clothesline attempt. And New Jack sends him right down to the mat.
Knee, huh? The knee.
And Jack now with that chain. We're seeing some chain wrestling, Tracy.
Chain wrestling. All right, chain wrestling.
Corporal
right around his
blocks
neck.
Bailey's attempt, looking for the
Whoa.
boot camp.
Yes.
Boot camp bench.
Whoa.
Takes
Let's take
Bailey
that.
down with the boot camp.
Should have done it on a chair, man.
Corporal with the boot camp. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. No, Bailey kicks out.
13 would have kicked out of one.
13 would have kicked out at 1, but
No.
would 13 be involved in shenanigans such as this?
It's not my
Anything
deal.
goes.
It's not
with
13's
knives
deal, man.
and sickles.
It's not 13's deal.
I
man.
don't
Not
think so
13's. I understand.
goddamn good after do it.
It's not my deal, man. Oh!
Super kick from Corporal
Nice kick.
Robinson. Sends Bailey down. All 4 of these men showing why they are skilled at the hardcore side of professional wrestling. Robinson now. Too Tough Tony. Oh, he went a little bit low, looking for that Too Tough driver. Too Tough driver on Corporal. Goes for the cover, but New Jack breaks up the pin attempt.
Almost got a 3, man. Almost.
Working over Too Tough Tony now. New Jack brings him down on the mat. Oh, almost a 3 count right there.
Whoa.
Rolled his shoulder up. And whatever weapon he's got.
Oh, he got it in the family jewels right there.
Lower nutsack region.
I bought it, man. That hurt me.
All 4 of these men have spilled a lot of blood thus far. He's going to go nuts as if he hasn't already.
Yes.
Too Tough Tony has seen better days.
Yes. That's hurt his family life right there.
No coochie
man.
tonight. None.
I just want to know how long he had one here.
A couple months.
Right.
Amidst all this carnage, you're worried about money.
Right.
Come on. Corporal Robinson elevates J.C. Bailey. Brainbuster.
Wow.
And New Jack,
Showing a lot
again,
of
working
heart.
over Too Tough Tony.
A lot of will to win, man.
All the referee, not much the referee can do in this matchup except count covers. No disqualification, no count out. Corporal with Bailey, looking for the boot camp. Bailey fighting his way out of it. Off the ropes comes JC. Blocks that attempt by Bailey. Boot camp, bitch! Drives him down with the boot camp, goes for the cover. 2. Too Tough Tony breaks
Thought
it
he had
up.
him, boy. He'd have had him. Tony would have broken it.
The boot camp.
The boot camp.
The Cobra clutch Russian leg sweep combination. New Jack with Bailey now. Busting that wound even further open, causing the blood to flow into the eyes of J.C. Bailey. Made it to the finals of the 2003 King of the Deathmatch tournament. Slams New Jack down in the
I
ring.
want to steal that boot camp called the hoot camp.
Okay, you do whatever.
Steal it, I'll get
You
it
can
back.
do whatever you want,
The
Tracy's
show's
mother.
on, man. No.
Bailey may be looking for the Bardstown Bam. No, double stomp off the second row. quite see from our vantage point. Too Tough Tony stomping away.
Whoa.
Maybe looking for the, what?
Oh.
Plants him with a power bomb. No, only two. New Jack over the head of J.C. Bailey.
What did he hit him with?
Couldn't really tell. They've got lots of plunder to work with in this matchup, Tracy. Near fall right there, but gotta hand it to all four of these men. Still fighting after all this carnage. Too Tough Tony looking to climb the ropes here.
High rent district. High risk district.
Leg drop off the second rope. Jack rolls out of the way.
Nobody home. Come on.
Nobody home. Crash and burn.
He's going to get that chair, man.
New Jack trying to make his way through the ropes. That chain hanging him up a little bit. New Jack looking to take a risk here. Chair in hand. Chair in hand. New Jack climbing to the top rope.
You don't see it.
Comes off the top with a chair over the head of Too Tough.
How about it? That's got to be it.
Could be it. Goes for the cover. And that's it.
All right.
New Jack and Corporal Robinson come up your winners of this Anything Goes matchup.
New Jack.
New Jack and Corporal Robinson,
Jack,
your
as
winner.
always, exciting, controversial, volatile. He delivered the killing blow with a chair out the top, and Corporal made the rollover pin.
Originally scheduled to face each other, J.C. Bailey and Too Tough Tony want some.
Man.
They got some at the hands of the 2004 King of the Death and New Jack.
Pepper, man. They're hotter than popcorn. A new tag team has been formed in the IWA. New Jack, Corporal Robinson. A major victory right there.
We thank you for joining us on IWA and Smart Mark Video. Please visit IWA-MidSouthWrestling.com.
What'd you say, man?
What was that?
What'd you say?
I said visit IWA-MidSouthWrestling.com.
I will not be the IWA sacrifice. You are going to die. You kill cats. You kill cats. You kill cats. You first oath, dumbass. Yeah. Jaguar.
I don't think I'm going to get time to do introductions here. Nate Webb. Jimmy's got a date with Destiny, and Destiny comes in the form of New Jack.
And New Jack has my bag for some reason.
Is he going to use something from your gear bag?
I don't know. That's my gear bag. Jimmy's on New Jack right away. I don't know if this is right or this is smart. He's
got the spike, the Adriatic spike.
Oh my gosh.
Could you imagine? Nobody could have predicted this. As is tradition with New Jack, but now wait a minute. Jimmy Jacobs getting the best of New Jack here in the early moments.
It's like a dance club match. Yeah.
Jimmy Jacobs obviously came into this match with the idea of, for some reason.
New Jack's got it back.
The fans came to see Jimmy Jacobs bleed here tonight at the hands of New Jack. And New Jack has promised to deliver. Jimmy Jacobs tried to pay off New Jack, tried to pay him to stay out of this match. But as you can see, that didn't happen. And Jimmy Jacobs is getting the beating he so richly deserves.
He's getting sliced open.
A fork. And there you go. Now your gear bag. I don't know if you got anything in there.
I didn't bring those with me.
Oh, no, wait a minute. The Wolverine claws, if you will.
That's my gear bag with my backstage passes to Iron Maiden in Stockholm.
Jimmy Jacobs.
He's getting stabbed.
Unbelievable violence.
I don't remember that being in there either.
Yeah. Did you bring that? No.
Recollection.
New Jack just ripping open the forehead of the world champion. The title is not on the line, by the way, luckily.
Into that chain.
I am stunned. This is everything the fans were hoping it would be. Jimmy Jacobs getting his ass handed to him by New Jack. New Jack on the prowl for justifiable homicides. I think we can justify this one too if we really try hard, Nate.
Oh my God.
New Jack, Over 100 chairs were broken at King of the Death matches. New Jack and Jimmy Jacobs trying to add some more. Jimmy Jacobs doing everything he can to try to get away from New Jack.
He's busted open too. He's sliced open.
New Jack came with one thing in mind.
Raise the knee. There's a reversal. New Jack hits the wall.
New Jack is down, allowing Jimmy Jacobs to maybe catch a breather.
We're out of control here. Everyone has left their seats.
Except for that guy way over there. He's not interested, apparently.
He's afraid.
Rightfully so.
Hey, back when I started out wrestling, that guy over there used to ring the bell.
Really?
Like about 7 years ago.
New Jack fires back now. Big right hand.
Jimmy hits the ground hard, nothing but concrete.
Jimmy busted wide open. So is New Jack.
Busted wide open. He's looking for something here.
You could see Jimmy Jacobs regretting throwing the IWA title in the trash. This is what you get, sir. The world champion in all kinds of trouble.
Jimmy desperately trying to get away. Uh-oh. There's one chair in the ring. And the music is back on.
Yes. We've got it on a loop. And now Jacobs uses that chain.
He comes with it. I think he had it wrapped around his forearm. What's he got? He's choking him with his own bandana.
Slams him down. And Jimmy Jacobs, this might be the setup for that senton, that back senton.
Possibly. He's taking a little bit too much time there.
I think he's lost a little too much blood is what's happened. The champ has been...
I think he's lost his mind getting in the ring with New Jack.
Believe me, he didn't have a choice.
He's calling for it. He goes out.
Oh, buddy home. New Jack saw it coming and he got out of the way. New Jack now with a chair all the way to the top rope. Oh, blast him! 1, 2, 3!
It's over. Now, Ben Jordan, I believe this is a non-title match also.
Yes, it was. No title on the line, no DQ.
I don't think New Jack's done yet. Throws him towards Smart Mark video floor cam. Hits some lady. But they got up in time.
The champ has had his ass kicked here in Indianapolis.
And Mike Gearbag was involved.
New Jack will be teaming with you one night from now in the
Holy
Survivor
shit.
Series match.
Hey, guess what? I'm on his team.
You know what? That was like sitting at home in front of the DVD player, butt naked, having sex with myself. Now, I'm gonna take your money and go to the titty club and really have sex with myself.
So you hear it from New Jack. He is going to the titty club and having sex with himself. New Jack calls a lucky fan into the ring. That's how you do it.
He has finally gotten his chance, and he has assembled a team of ass kickers with him here tonight.
The lineup on Ian's team is phenomenal, and here you go, the guys he has been waging war against. Eddie Kingston, the King of Diamonds, Josh Abercrombie, always looks fantastic, and all three Thomasellis, Brandon, Vito, and Sal in matching tights, they're looking great. It is all business here tonight in Hammond, Indiana. No cheers for Brandon Thomaselli or anybody on this team.
Nobody likes him.
The havoc that was wrecked in Midlothian, a month and a half ago?
The 9th anniversary show, absolutely.
Ian's family, John Calvin, this is personal, it's not business, and Ian has made it his duty to go out and assemble a team of guys who can get the job done, to say the least.
Without a doubt, they are the scariest team I think I've ever seen put together. Ian Rotten teaming with Corporal Robinson, Nate Webb, the Necro Butcher, and New Jack. And here it is. Without further ado, the shit is about to hit the fan for the Thomasellis, Kingston, and Abercrombie. Butcher, Corporal Robinson, and Ian Rotten.
That's right, boys.
And you can see Eddie Kingston with that Danny Daniels shirt. And the Necro Butcher, he's all wound up. He's coming to the aid of his friend, Ian Rotten.
My boys are going nuts.
You can see the fear in the faces of the Thomasellis, Abercrombie, and Kingston. They know what is about to happen.
Necro's ready to fight, my God. Look at the corp.
Well, wait.
Shut your mouth. There's only 4 of us. There's only 4 of us again. There's only 4 of us.
Those chairs, don't let them go. Don't put those chairs down. Don't put those chairs down. You need an equalizer.
They need more than an equalizer.
That will have no count out, no disqualification. Pinfalls count anywhere in the building. No time limits. Introducing first, the team of Eddie Kingston.
Yeah.
Abercrombie.
Yeah.
Vito, Brandon, and Sal Thomaselli.
McHenry forever, baby. Boo. Boo.
And their opponents, the team of Spider Webb, Corporal Robinson, the Necro Butcher, Ian Rotten and New Jack.
Fan got a souvenir from New Jack. God, Eddie Kingston and all of his team are going to get some souvenirs as well.
Despite the fact that these two teams want to rip each other's throats out, we do have to start this match with some order. This is a normal tag match. This is a 10-man tag match. Oh, I can't wait, Larry Sweeney. I cannot wait to hear the Thomasellis, Eddie Kingston, and Josh Abercrombie cry out in pain.
Oh, shut up. What makes you think that, huh? What makes you think they're going to be crying out in pain?
Look at who they're wrestling. They have no chance.
What, you're saying Kingston isn't tough? Abercrombie and the Thomasellis aren't tough? They're as tough as it comes.
Team Thomaselli, Kingston, and Abercrombie obviously so apprehensive to even get this match underway. They've been dreading it for weeks. They've known about who's been in this match.
You don't know that. Maybe they've been looking forward to this. Maybe.
I can't imagine. I can't imagine they've been looking forward to this.
I just said that to say it. I can't imagine they've been looking forward to this. Oh my God. No.
Oh, wait a minute.
You don't want to have a sit down with New Jack
right off the bat. This is a Necro Butcher special.
Oh yeah, sit down with Necro and the Corp. Oh my God.
Come on, you dumb motherfuckers!
New Jack's already busted open.
The tag team champions are going to sit down and have a punch-off with Necro Butcher and Corporal Robinson. This is ridiculous. What are they thinking? And we're off.
You're kidding me.
Oh, and that's what you get for your troubles. That's what you get for your troubles. They wanted it. They got punched in the grill.
And Abercrombie come in and he's going to sit down across from Necro Butcher.
Now, wait a minute.
Let's let these folks say the first one.
Brandon Thomaselli and Josh Abercrombie, they want to step up to the plate? They feel like stepping up to the plate?
Kingston pleading the voice of reason. What did New Jack just do? Oh, man. Oh. Brandon
Oh!
There he goes.
All right, Eddie Kingston, come get you some too, buddy. Go ahead, come get you some.
The king, a veteran of CZW's Cage of Death and the Tournament of Death, he's not unfamiliar with these types of circumstances, but still, I've got to question the logic that's running through Eddie Kingston's mind at this very moment as he contemplates sitting down across from Necro Butcher and Corporal Robinson in this their specialty. Okay.
Oh, these two, they have a first-round matchup coming up in the Strong Style Tournament.
They do. December 30th here in Hammond. Corp throwing in a little pop shot there on King. He didn't throw all his weight behind it, but look at King, he's still holding his cheek. And Nate Webb just holding back New Jack.
Eddie Kingston still taking his time.
All right. Come on, King of Diamonds.
Shh. Necro Butcher calling for some quiet.
Right there, baby. He called you a Negro. Kill that bitch.
Kid can hit.
Come on, Eddie. Come on. Throw that. Come on, King.
Ooh. Fires back. Nobody's done. Whoa! Wow. Kingston takes a vicious shot to the jaw. He's had enough. He's had enough. Oh! Vicious close on it now. Oh, it lasted exactly 2.5 minutes.
Nobody's safe. Clear the way. Clear the way.
It's broken down all over the building here at Hammond National Guard Armory is a war zone.
Ian laying in it. Josh Abercrombie. Necro has Brandon Thomaselli in the middle of the ring with Nate Webb and the Corp and the two other Thomasellis going at it.
It would be foolish of us to try to call all this action, Larry Sweeney.
Calling me a fool there, Ben Jordan? I'm not a fool. Oh, my God.
You're a fool if you think that the Thomasellis, Eddie Kingston, and Josh Abercrombie have any shot in this match.
Oh, wait a minute. Here's Nate. Oh, big headbutt right there from Ian Rodden right onto Brandon. And he goes right into a bunch of chairs. And now Necro Butcher. Who's he got there in the ring? I can't even see this. Whoa!
He's got that Sal Thomaselli.
Sal with the chair.
Oh!
Slam on the chair, my God.
New Jack
got his chain out.
The chain, it's got a knife at the end of it. Attached to the end of it, by the way.
You're making a joke.
I'm not. I wish I was.
Oh my God, that's not legal.
That's the kind of guy that New Jack is.
That's not legal. It's not legal, King. It's not legal. Oh my God, that's not legal. Get the cops out here. King, get out of the ring and call 911. Call 911 right now. Oh no! Oh!
Sal Thomaselli,
oh,
the Necro Butcher.
ran into
Gonna go toe to toe.
No! Hell, I had one of that Thomaselli. I couldn't even see who that was.
That was Sal Thomaselli on the receiving end. And now Eddie Kingston. He's turning the tables. He's turning the tables. He's using New Jack's own weapon against him.
Corp is laying in to, is that Vito over there? And the ring truck's getting opened up. Ian's gonna go in there.
Necro Butcher just chucking chairs at Sal Thomaselli.
This is insanity. Insanity.
Necro Butcher, he's insane. He's unstoppable.
Where's security? Choke out New Jack and get it over with. He's dangerous.
Smart Mark Video cannot do this justice, unfortunately. There is carnage all over.
Oh, God, they're coming over here. They're coming over here. Get it. Jordan, get in front of me. Ben Jordan, get in front of me.
You're the wrestler.
I am done wrestling for the night. Get in front of me. I'm not getting anywhere near this. Get Necro away from me. Get him away.
The Necro Butcher stalking Sal Thomaselli.
Oh, King, choke him out while you can. Choke him out while you can. Oh, my God.
Headbutt sends Sal Thomaselli reeling. Oh! Have a Dr. Pepper, Sal Thomaselli.
Necro's mad that he didn't get a free Dr. Pepper. Oh, and he goes right back into the machine. Kingston going to work on New Jack there with that chain.
He's pissed.
Necro's
He thought he was going to get something to drink there. Oh!
I'll give you a quarter. I will give you a quarter. Do you have a quarter, Ben Jordan?
Necro's trying to get himself a Dr. Pepper, but the machine
control.
won't give it to him.
This is
Of course,
stay
he's
away.
trying to use Sal Thomaselli's head has changed.
Jordan, get away from me. They're too close.
Oh, low blow. Slows the Necro Butcher there. New Jack and Eddie Kingston still beating each other.
Take control while you can. Yeah, right to
Oh,
the
and
throat.
Sal Thomaselli now choking the Necro Butcher.
Now New Jack cut wide open in the middle of the ring. He's got the advantage on Kingston. That's not a place where you want to be, Eddie Kingston. Sends him off.
Sal Thomaselli looking for a ref, but no one to be found. Bryce Remsburg doing it all by himself.
With the logic
There's only one ref in the house tonight. Lead referee Bryce Remsburg.
Okay. Where's everybody else? I can see. Oh! Nate Webb coming out with Vito with a trash bag and over. Nate just stuffed something into his pocket.
Oh! Low blow on Eddie Kingston with the chain.
Oh no, not on the floor. Necro's got Sal up with that chair across his back with that body slam. taking him towards the ringside area. Oh! Like that.
Seth Thomaselli gonna die.
I'm getting up on this chair so I can see the action here. Everybody in Hammond on the feet. Bryce
had a
Remsburg
pin
making the count. Where are the other refs? Don't we? No, he's on the referee.
That's all we got here tonight.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
And now Vito Thomaselli.
Chopping Necro. He's got the advantage. I couldn't see that. Something with Corp.
Corp with a pile driver. 1, 2, 3. We have our first elimination. Josh Abercrombie has been eliminated.
Josh Abercrombie's out. He's been eliminated. Abercrombie's out. Who's going to duct tape him?
We have a duct tape guy.
And now you're seeing that's Sal working over on the Necro Butcher. He's got him down in a rare moment. Stay on him. Stay on him. You're going to have to. Oh, Corporal just rocking Brandon Thomaselli with a right hand that went right through his skull.
Ian Rotten taping Josh Abercrombie to the rope. He is no longer able to help his team in this match.
So it's effectively 5-on-4 right now.
It is. The Thomasellis and Eddie Kingston are a man down.
Ian's busted open too, opening up that wound from last night. And now New Jack, no, Kingston cuts him over the punch right to the gut. That's a good idea. To the head.
Oh! Reverse DDT off the apron to the floor.
Referee, Bryce, get over there. Bryce, get over. Nate's done. Nate's unconscious. He's got to go to the hospital now.
1, 2. He kicked out. The time it took Bryce Remsburg to get there was
The
enough.
referee was out of position, but how can he be in position in a contest like this? This is chaos.
Corporal Robinson is setting up a table over by the rental truck.
New Jack saying that Kingston is done. Kingston's clutching his arm. Oh, hard shot there on to New Jack by, is that Brandon there? Yeah,
Brandon Thomaselli. Oh!
With that chair. He's waiting. Kingsline prone in the center of the ring. Necro working on.
New Jack
getting some shots in on Josh Abercrombie. New Jack's going to the top.
It's his trademark. He slams that chair down on the top of his opponent's head. Oh, and Brandon Thomaselli sends him off.
King, finish him off now.
Kingston.
DDT right
onto the chair.
Is that enough?
1, 2, 3. New Jack has been eliminated. That's a huge
milestone for my team.
Bottom rope.
And New Jack's going to be taped up. The blood is flowing on his head.
New Jack now being taped to the ropes. Sal on the ground. Ian and Nate. Oh! Vicious kick by Brandon Thomaselli there.
This camera work being brought to you by Smart Mark Video. They're all over the place trying to get this action on. But how can you? It's nuts. Everybody's on your feet right now. How can you keep track? We can't even tell. Necro.
Oh, wait a minute now. Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston's laid out on that table. Where's no? I think Corp's going up to the top. Top of the bunch of girl card.
Oh my God. Corporal Robinson on top of the ring truck. Oh, prone Eddie Kingston is it? I can't see.
Oh! Leg drop off the top of the rental car.
Oh my God.
Eddie Kingston has been eliminated.
The King's out. We got 4-3 right now. We got the Thomasellis, all three of the Thomasellis. That's it. Versus Nate Webb, Necro is still in there. Ian and the Corporal who just took care of business. My God.
Carnage all over. Looks like a tornado hit the Hammond National Guard Armory.
Necro just nailing whoever that is. I can't see.
Brandon Thomaselli.
Is that
just a metal
rod? An iron
metal rod.
Oh my God. Going to work on Josh Abercrombie.
Another elimination, Larry. We didn't get to see that one, but
from our vantage point, we don't know how that happened.
I think it was just a reaction from the fall. He hurt himself as much as he hurt Eddie Kingston.
I bet he did. He might have come down on his leg, the tailbone. God, that tailbone on the concrete off of that truck, my God. And he could have hit the back of his head. I'm sure Corp's hurt. So I got
Eddie Kingston now being duct taped to the ropes.
Estelle working over on New Jack.
Wait!
You got to focus.
Oh, no! No, no, you can't do that! No! No, this is the move. This is what took him out. No, you can't do it. No!
This is going too far, guys.
No!
Friend, this is going too far.
You can't do it. No!
This is going too far. This is going good.
He's trying to fight out. He knows another shot like that could be it.
I mean, this is, don't do it.
Oh, no, they did it again, those bastards. Somebody needs to get to Ian Rotten. Ian has been eliminated.
This match is across the line. We have significant health.
His head.
What's going on? We need a doctor out here. We need paramedics. This is going too far. We've got the Thomasellis versus Corporal Robinson and Necro Butcher.
Brandon Thomaselli has been eliminated, Larry Sweeney.
Who is?
Brandon Thomaselli.
Oh, that's okay. Brandon's out. A man's very life has been taken. I mean, oh my God.
Team Thomaselli is down to just the Iron Saints, the tag team champions.
And Nate's still in there.
Nate and Necro Butcher, the only remaining. Oh no! A miscue. That could be fatal right there, Larry Sweeney. Nate Webb now trying to take advantage.
And he's scrappy as all get out. And now he's getting out. He's going after Vito, that is. Oh my God.
New Jack trying to help, but he's helpless, duct taped to the ropes.
Every single person in this building is dazed right now. There's a dazed silence over the crowd.
Someone needs to check on Ian Rotten.
Because so much carnage has been wrecked.
Wait a minute. Dysfunction.
What the hell?
Dysfunction. Oh! Pile driver.
No DQ.
Dysfunction. Interjecting himself in this match now. Adriatic spike. Adriatic spike.
He's got the spike in there. Oh, that's it. That's it.
But it's down to just Vito Thomaselli.
Or is he just down?
Nate has not been eliminated at this point.
Get over there and eliminate him. He was just pile driven on a chair on the outside.
Vito Thomaselli will have to come back against both Nate Webb and the Necro Butcher in order to win this match.
Blood flowing down the faces of many men. Look at New Jack. New Jack's trying to cut at the duct tape around his wrist with that knife of his. Necro. Vito, the German through the chair.
Oh! He didn't get all the impact, but impact nonetheless. You can see Ian Rotten and Corporal Robinson trying to cheer on Necro Butcher. Oh, splash! 1, 2. Nate Webb makes the save.
With the big senton.
1, 2, 3. They did it! They did it!
Ring the bell. It's done. Is that it?
Your remaining survivors and the winning team, Necro Butcher and Spider Nate Webb. Your winners, Team Rotten.
Team Ian Rotten, victorious here.
This one is over, but it's not over, is it, Ben Jordan?
It is not over just yet. Ian made a promise. He made a promise that Sal Thomaselli would pay. The prank phone calls when he was going through the troubles with his little baby, James Christopher. The tasteless and classless Sal Thomaselli sending him voicemails, taunting him. And Necro Butcher now just kicking the crap out of Eddie Kingston. Those two will see each other December 30th right back here in this building.
New Jack calling for his blade. Oh! Necro whipping Eddie Kingston like a dog.
They get to reap the benefits. They won this match. They get to beat down the losing team. Oh, Necro Butcher.
Leather across bare skin.
Necro! Wait a minute, bro. We're gonna get New Jack done, and we're gonna get some business.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna get some business. Hey, I want you guys to remember just last night when you taped Delirious inside out of the ring and you all beat the shit out of me. Cause see, we really should just beat the shit out of all 5 of you. But I want you to watch. I want you to watch while Sal Thomaselli gets sent to the hospital.
He promised it.
Going after the legs of Sal. That's Sal, right? Oh! With that heavy chain!
Oh!
20-gauge chain!
Across the ankle and the leg. They're going to break it.
God! They're breaking his leg, my God! This can't be legal! We're in Indiana, what kind of laws do you have here?
It's lawless in Indiana.
Corp coming down with that chair! Oh my God, oh my
yes.
God!
These guys had it coming, Larry Sweeney.
Shoving a spike into the head of Eddie Kingston, this is ungodly!
Sal begging to be spared. That's not gonna happen. For all.
Oh my God. These two brought Ian Rodden within an inch of his life, and Ian Rodden is nothing if not a fighting man and a man who, when he wants his revenge, goes out and get it. And that is exactly what is happening in this moment. They're taking his boot off. He's going to send Sal to the hospital. The Thomasellis, Vito and Sal took Ian Rodden's life in their own hands and almost ended his career several months ago. And now Ian Rodden is out to do exactly the same thing. This is retribution as you find it in its purest sense. And Ian Rodden has got the biggest team of badasses on his side to seek it with. Oh my God. Oh God.
Oh. That big chain across the exposed leg. Necro Butcher standing guard, begging one of the Thomasellis or Josh Abercrombie or Eddie Kingston to try and interfere.
This is pure chaos.
This is Sal Thomaselli getting what he deserves.
I guess you could say that, but I'll tell you what, Ben.
Oh, they've got the boot
I'm
off
not sure
now.
I would say anybody deserves this. Oh, God.
Oh, no. Oh! That's it. I think he snapped it there. I think that's it. That's the shot.
Ian Rodden just snapped Sal Thomaselli's ankle like so many stalks of celery. This is nuts. They've got him untaped, and Nate's up on the top.
Oh! He landed. That's it. He landed with his knees right on that leg. It's got to be broken. But they are not letting up. Oh!
God. Not the ankles don't heal.
They are not done.
How is this going to end? How is this going to end?
It's going to end when Ian Rodden says so. Speaking of which,
Scream, bitch. Scream. Huh? You were so happy. You were so happy. Vito, you're next.
Sal Thomaselli trying to drag himself away. Look at it, he can't even move that leg.